Disclaimer, this content is for educational purposes. Please make sure you do your own research. Alright, in this video today, I'm going to be talking about one survey, different earnings. Why does one survey has different earnings in the same platform and others? Please pay very good attention to this video. It's going to help you a lot, and make sure you also like and share this video. It's very, very important. Now, so let's talk about why does one survey has different earnings in one platform or other platform. Sometimes you may be running survey and you may run one survey, and if you are opening another survey, you may still see that same survey but different earning. Why does that occur? So this is what we are going to be talking about today in this video. Okay, so please pay very good attention. Don't skip this video. I know the reason why I'm saying don't skip it, because you learn a lot. So now I'm going to be giving three good reasons why one survey has different earnings. Three good reasons. Now, the first time I started this YouTube channel and I opened a group, I do teach. You understand? I do teach a lot. For the old member that knows me very well, they know that I do teach a lot. Until when more people started coming into my group and, they started behaving strange. And to me, I don't want anybody to be scammed. That was the reason why I have to lock the group permanently, and I have to stop anything that have to do with transaction or anything that have to do with, you conversing with people on DM, because this is not the first time, second time, or third time that I've been seeing this. Okay, so I have to stop that. If there should be one person that should be making much more money on online survey transaction, right? That should be me. In terms of you want to exchange gift card, you want to exchange PayPal, but then I choose not to. Why? Because people are not patient with money. Money is very, very dangerous. If you don't know how to maintain, if you don't know how to be patient with people, you may have problem. I'm not that kind of patient type. You understand? So I don't like people's money coming into my hand. This is the reason why I don't do transaction on PayPal. This is the reason why I don't tell people I don't do gift card vendor. This is the reason why I don't do crypto. Cryptocurrency transactions and the rest of them. So I always tell people that, okay, go and look for people you trust, do the transaction with them. Simple, because I don't want anybody to now start complaining you are scammed, because some people are not patient. Any small thing, they'll be disturbing you, calling you here and there, their money, this, that. So someone have to be careful, right? So now let's talk about the three reasons. Okay, before then I was trying to say something. So during that time, I was teaching a lot, and I was even teaching about this this survey earnings. I thought about it very well, because I have to even go to my group and reflect. That's the first time I have to go and reflect on things that I've already taught. That's for the old members that are still with me currently. They should know what I'm saying, right? So now we're going to be talking about three reasons on why one particular survey has different earnings in the same platform and different platform. So I'm going to be starting with reason number one. Please don't mind my English in case I do mistake. Okay, I'm not perfect, and I may do mistake in my pronunciation or something else. But please just pay attention and get the message clearly, what I'm trying to pass. Thank you. So number one, targeted quotas. Depending on company budgets, they can decide to run first, second, third, and up to 7 quarters or more. So what I'm trying to say here is that based on company budget, they can decide to run first quarter. Okay, let's first quarter be like $1. Second quarter be like 90 cents. Third quarter be like 70 cents. Fourth quarter, let it be like 60 cents. Now, this is based on company budget. So, if you all remember, I think inside last week or last 2 weeks, I talked about prep survey. where I talked about how I was able to participate on their survey. And the survey was $55, right? It was a research study. And when I was done, I was being given $45, right? So this is based on their quota. So this quota, the way they usually do it is the first people, once they release the quota, the first people to participate, they have higher reward. Now, they may want to now consider other people. So that consideration now, they will tend to reduce the amount so that these other people can as well get. Or sometimes some surveys, they may release second quarter with same amount, right? So this is just reason number one. Reason number two, third-party selfishness. Please pay very good attention to this number two. It's very interesting. Third-party selfishness. Due to the fact they bring together different survey projects in one platform, they can choose to settle their users with any amount, maybe from 50 to 90%, ripping off users their hard-earned money. That is even when they get paid. Now, this is an interesting part about this, right? Some survey platform, once you sign up, all this and that, I'm talking about the main survey, right? The main survey platform. Once you sign up there, you hardly get 2 survey or 3 survey in a day. But where third party comes in is the ability of them picking surveys from different companies and bringing it in their platform. Like, let me use example now. Let me use example like Top Survey. In Top Survey platform, they have different kinds of surveys company that they are partnering with. Now, where a lot of you guys don't pay attention is that the moment that you are signing up an account from that survey, you guys don't read terms and policy. Those terms and policy, there are a lot of things they are telling you to agree to. And once you agree to them, there's nothing you can do. That's number one, right? That's number one. Number two, another thing about third party is that they won't even allow you to see the link of those platforms that you are running your surveys on. That's the main company of those surveys that you are running your company on. You understand? They will try all their possible best to block it. Now, I was teaching all these things in my group in the first time I opened my YouTube channel. I was talking about all this link, how third-party survey platform, their apps, they used to block links. You cannot be able to see those links because they know that if you see the links, there is tendency that you can report them. You understand? And once you report those third party, they will lose They will lose their partnership with all these main companies. You understand? So they are doing their possible best to block the links so that you cannot be able to see it. So that by the time you feel, you just assume that you did not do it well, and you understand, you move on to the next step. And there's another thing again a lot of you guys does not know is that each survey you participate on, there's bonus for it. Yes, there's bonus for it from the main companies. Now, if you enter into a survey site, you are just entering, even though it's just 1 cent you spend, there is a bonus being given. You understand? For you to choose that you want to participate on this program. You understand? Sometimes these third party people, they give it. You understand? But sometimes they don't. But there's no survey platform that you want to make an attempt that they are not going to give you bonus. They are definitely going to give you bonus. Now I'm talking about the main company. Understand there's difference between there's difference between B2B, that's business to business. There's difference between business to third party. You understand? And there's difference between third party to consumers, that's the final users, which are us. You understand? From third party to users. From business to business. Business to business, surveys are like these survey monkeys. You understand? These survey monkeys. Now there is level to all those stuffs. You understand? Let me use an example of these earnings I'm talking about. So let's say, for instance, you want to run one survey, right? And that particular survey you want to run on Survey Monkey, they may leave that survey on $10. But once it's come down to third party, let's say Top Survey may bring that survey to 1.50 cents. Are you seeing this now? Why? Because they want to benefit from you. So the essence of me doing this video is to educate you guys not to waste your time on some third-party survey platform, because they have the they have the power to like cut enough earnings. Now I'm going to be showing you guys proof of what I'm saying, right? Of this third-party survey platform, how they cut earnings. Like they cut earnings, man. Okay, let's show the proof, so we'll continue. Okay, so here is one proof, right, on Survey Club. You can go on Play Store or App Store to check it on Survey Club, right? So listen very carefully. They said Survey Club is the only reward app where you pay less to earn more. We don't gauge your earnings like others. We pass nearly all the survey revenue directly to you. That means real cash, faster. Why Survey Club? Most apps takes 70% of what you earn. We take just 5. Are you not seeing it now? How crazy this whole thing look? So all this third party survey, the reason why most of them are running instant payments, instant cash out, instant payment, all those stuffs, is because they know how much they are gaining. Because from the main company, it will take them time, like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for them to get paid. But they know if they get paid, the money they will be getting is bigger compared to the peanuts they are giving you. You understand? So they are deceiving you with instant cash out. You understand? Now, it is the professionals that knows about this, right? That's why for the professionals, we go for high-paying surveys. You understand? But for the people that are just coming, they only go for, they start with low-paying surveys. They are hustling for $5 in a day. Why? Some people are doing one survey and they are earning $100, $50, $20. Depending. You can see, I run one survey and I got $55, right? The proof was there, prep survey, right? So this is what we are talking about here. This third-party platform, they are so selfish to the point that they can cut your earnings. And you yourself, you just be shocked. You just be like, damn, why am I even wasting my time? This third-party, survey platform, they knows that most of their users is not from American. Because if most of their users are from American, they can get sued. They know most of their users are from Asian and African, where they cannot have access, to report them. You understand? They cannot have access to report them directly, except through all these, the highest that the users can only do is to go to Trustpilot and say that this platform, they don't pay anymore. They used to cut earnings, they used to do this. Now Trustpilot, the only thing they will just do is that they will just bring down their star so that people can't participate, right? So let's go to the number 3. The number 3 too is interesting, right? So please follow me. Reason number 3, user aggregation. The third party have answer to all the survey question. So some survey are difficult based on demographics. So they use this uncompleted users' progress to aggregate in order to keep good relationship with the survey panels. Now, for those of you guys that doesn't understand this long English or long grammar, what I'm trying to say here is that each and every answers that we need to answer those survey questions, these third-party platforms, they already have those answers kept already. You understand? Don't forget, this one in business. You understand? And the only way they can keep doing business is to be what? Getting users to, answer survey questions. You understand? And don't forget, most of all these survey platforms, they used to do advertisements so that new users can join their platforms. You understand? New users can what? Join their platform. Now, the third party, they have all the answers. Okay? Now, there are some surveys that are very, very difficult to run. Because there are some surveys, if you go on Google, you cannot even see the answer there. Because I always tell you guys that if you're opening a survey, read the first page. It's not a survey that you go to Google and see the answer. No. It's not all surveys that the answer is searchable on Google. You have to read the first page. You understand? So, and sometimes the demograph you use matters a lot. If you don't know how to, use your demograph at the right time, they will help you use it. Now, this is where I'm heading to. Each and every survey that you run, let's say you open a survey, you pass the screener, and you're already in 10%, it's cut. You're already in 20%, it's cut. You're already in 30%, it's cut. You're already in 40%, it's cut. Up to 99%, because one thing about survey is that if you miss one question, this thing is gone, which it doesn't even have to be so. Now, this is the reason why the stuff is so, is these third-party people. These third-party people, they are very, very dangerous. You understand? Because that moment you are signing up into their platform, they are telling you to sign all those things. Many of you don't read. You are just fast, to just accept your agreement. User agreement, yes, I have accepted, I have agreed, then you up your demographic and everything. I feel that it is all. The real survey companies, once you get to 99%, they are still going to compensate you, even though you do not finish it. I know what I'm talking about. I have proofs of all these stuffs. You understand? Maybe in some videos to come, I may put it out here. Now, if I say I have proofs, there's this platform. What's the name of this platform again? Codio. This Codio platform, right? If they are bringing a survey for you, they will tell you that if you are able to run this survey to 90%, you will still get rewarded. Even though you make an attempt, they will still give you reward for those surveys. Now, these are not third-party surveys. These are direct company surveys. You understand? And there are also other companies too. But this third-party, in their rules, that's in their terms and policy, they will tell you that if you fail one survey, they are not going to give you your reward. You understand? So what they actually do is that once your once your reward, once your progress stop at 50, 60, 70, that's from 1% to 99%, it will cut. They are not going to give you that reward, right? So that moment they are not giving you that reward, they will join other people answer and put it they will aggregate it on the IP of someone that have run his own to like 75 to like 80, you understand, and submit it. Or sometimes they may put it for some people that have run their own to like 50. They will mix the rest, they will aggregate it, they will mix it together. Now, this aggregation I'm talking about, even though if you open the survey site, they will tell you that your answers and everything will be aggregated. Most of you don't pay attention to all those things. So they will join everything together and submit it. Now, look at it. If like 100% of people have been given survey and 90% of people fail, 10% people only pass, it shows that the survey, it is not meant for this specific audience. So what this third party actually do, they have to fill in all those space with that of the people that have failed. As even though it's like 50% of the people that they were able to gather together and submit, the main company will be like, yes, this survey is for this audience, because they will not just send survey for social people. You understand? If they send survey to you on social demograph and you don't even do anything, it doesn't make sense, because they will be like, this person is a bot, this person is they will just use different things. You understand? So this is reason number 3 why one survey has different earnings. So they will aggregate this whole thing. So in my next video, in my other videos to be coming, I'm going to talk more about this, or on a live stream. But then I have to stop here so that this video will not be lengthy. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. I hope you guys were able to learn some stuff. Please like and share. Good luck.